Justice League, Justice League,
So, we might actually see Tower of Trash become Tower of Trash 2. I'm just playing with the trash part, but that's what I call Tower of Fantasy as of right now, Tower of Trash. Because that's exactly what it is, a big pile of heaping garbage. Tower of Fantasy is doing a large-scale game reboot, possibly a relaunch. On November 23rd, Tower of Fantasy official Bilibili made a post about remaking the game. So let's head over to that. Here it says, Fantasy Tower posted, says, co-creation retrospective plan questionnaire collection to question the planning, understanding planning, go beyond planning. Fantasy is about to start again, go back, rebuild the tower. The co-creation retrospective plan we officially launched from November 23rd, 2023 to December 7th, 2023. Come fill out the questionnaire, give your bald head list. Wow. We look forward to passionate feedback from every pioneer. I think I had a mini stroke. That or my Google Translate decided, fuck you, you're on your own with this. Because this is like literally Chinese. Like it had to translate this entire thing here. But let's be real here, man. Tower of Fantasy has been in a sad state since it launched. And for them to finally be like, you know what? We noticed that we are losing a lot of fucking players by the day. And we're losing a lot of revenue. It's either we change or we shut the game down. And I guess this may be the only path that they can take. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Final Fantasy XIV effect. Because everybody knows that there was Final Fantasy 1.0 and then there was Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. And they had to literally tear down the old Final Fantasy XIV and rebuild it to what it is today. And now look at Final Fantasy XIV. It's gone beyond. It's now one of the top MMOs that you can play on PlayStation and on PC. But mostly, it's the number one MMO that you can play on PlayStation, whether you're playing on PlayStation 4 or 5. And it's been like that for years. It redeemed itself. And so I guess that's where Tower of Fantasy is headed now. It's headed for its redemption arc, one may say. I mean, the game has a shit ton of issues. Power creep, the UI is garbage, the combat is it's not optimized right. I mean, let's be real. Optimization for Tower of Fantasy has been garbage since it released on mobile and PC. Then they ported it over to us PlayStation players, and that shit runs even worse. Like, really, really bad. But other than that, man, that's all I want to talk about today. Get my little feedback in there, or throw my little 2 cents out there. Me personally, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, if they do reboot the game, what happens to all our shit? I'd be pretty pissed if I lose everything. I mean, it's not easy getting red nuclei. And that's if you aren't spending money on the game. And I always say this every time they come out with a new character. I always comment this under the videos on YouTube. If you play Tower of Fantasy as a free-to-play player and you don't have any resources saved up, you don't have any dark crystals because you used them for whatever reason, and you don't have any red nuclei, out of pocket, a brand new character will run you anywhere between $380 to $400. That is very fucking expensive. I know the game is a gacha MMO, but that is a fuck ton of money for a character. I hope that if they do reboot the game, they either get rid of the power creep or make it so that everybody can get the newer weapons, the newer characters easier. Make it more fair while still turning a profit. But that's all I want to talk about. It's your boy Legacy. I'm out.